Good afternoon, everybody. How we doing? Wait, we'll go this way.
Oh yeah, you do.
All right. Hopefully it goes out. Is our notification going out, folks? Anybody getting a notification? Hello. Good afternoon. Oh yes, notification went out. Yes, thank you. They got it fixed. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about, folks. Look at that. So I'll give it a minute. Good afternoon, everybody. Oh, yeah, because it's... All right. Okay.
Well,
no, we're not.
Not yet. You are on there.
But it's not there.
Because it's my phone. See?
All right. Are we buffering people or are we good?
Should be good.
Let me know. Okay. We good? Buffering, broken. Buffering. Okay, let me get off of this street. Okay, we're good? Loud and clear? Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I just called and I spoke with Sergeant Pear, which is a PIO, Public Information Officer with Bakersfield Police Department. Okay, well, if it's... I'm going to put it here. Okay. How about now?
Yeah, I know. Gosh darn internet. Okay, now you're back.
Are we back?
Nikki says, stop moving.
Let me know. Are we good right now?
Yes, now you're good.
All right. But I don't see anybody commenting.
Oh, I do. They're all saying, good, don't move.
Okay. Because look here.
It's going if you stop.
That's the last one I see.
Well, I'm getting all of it. See? Been waiting. Update, please. Hello from Alaska. Hello, Carol.
Okay. So, if y'all can hear me, I spoke with Bakersfield Police Department today. I spoke with a Sergeant Pear, and I asked him a few questions. I know he can't answer all of them.
Hello, Nikki from Boston. You're good.
Okay, so you guys can see the bridge, correct?
Good, stay still, they said.
Because...
we are expecting rain here sometime today. Here.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay.
Don't turn it down because you're going to...
So, what we got is Sergeant Pear. I asked him a few pertinent questions. I asked him a few different things. First one I asked was about the warrant being served on the home of the West family in Bakersfield. And yes, it was confirmed. They will not confirm what was pulled out of there, what kind of evidence or anything, because of the nature of this case. This is a major crime case. And that I understand, but it is confirmed they did serve a warrant. Nobody has been taken into custody yet. We know they took... So, anyways, they took evidence out. You can unplug it. But they can't discuss what the actual evidence is because of the nature of what's going on with two missing toddlers. I asked them about that. I also asked them about the fact of the children. to confirm, because it's never been confirmed throughout this whole thing, if two are foster, two are adopted, and two are bio. So we're waiting. He's gonna ask the lead detective, and from there, oh, you gotta stop moving it. You're making it buffer, babe. Put it back. From there, he's gonna call me back in regards to that. Turn it off.
Oh, sorry.
So we know we got that out. We'll find out soon, hopefully, if the children, okay, right now they have supposedly two biological that were put into protective custody, but we don't know if the other two that were taken are foster or adopted, because we've been given different statements in regards to that. So he's going to find out about that. I also asked him about the possibilities that multiple times I heard that Jacqueline was being abused. So they're now going to look for that. Because that was never brought up to them, apparently, from Cal City. So there is a possibility that there was domestic violence going on in the home. And what else did I ask him? Oh, and my one reason that I'm asking about the two unknown children, if they're foster or if they're adopted, is if they're foster, then that brings another whole turn to this case. Because if they're foster, then that means DCFS, CPS is involved in the case. That means they need to answer some questions also. And that in itself, I mean, if it comes out that those two children are foster, it doesn't matter about the pandemic. That doesn't matter. They have to see those children. By law, they're supposed to see them at least once a month. Not once a year, once a month. And that'll open a whole other can of worms if they are foster. If they're adopted, when were they adopted? Because if they were adopted, that means everybody had to have gone into a court also. You know what? I didn't ask about that one.
Tina said that.
Tina, I didn't think about that one. That is a good question.
Thank you for bringing it up.
Was he abused? We'll have to check in on that also. But, I mean, they're going to try and get us, as much information as they can without impeding on the investigation. I mean, I have a few questions, as you all know. When is the last time they were seen? They can't give that information at this point in time because of the nature of the investigation, and it's two missing boys. That I understand. The part about the spousal abuse, they're going to look into that. They're going to look into the fact of, are those children foster or are they adoptive? Nobody's been able to confirm that. We've been given 3 different stories so far.
Okay.
But Just Me Fraudbuster, how do you have the confirmation on that? Because the only way you can find that confirmation is through
Love you too, LaKendra.
law enforcement, because adoptive children, their records are basically sealed. Same with foster children. You can't just pull up information on them. I was told multiple times that he was in the military. I think it was Army or something of that sort, but it has not been confirmed. We'll have to check into that. That one I did hear about, the 2 olders that were sent back because they were smoking cannabis. I did hear that, but no confirmation on that also. The other thing that I was able to confirm, that's a good possibility he never made it past boot camp. I wouldn't doubt that. But the other item that was confirmed is I confirmed with them that law enforcement is working with law enforcement. Law enforcement is not currently, at this point, working with any YouTubers. I won't mention the names or the channels, but they are not working with any YouTubers in regards to the case. They are working strictly with law enforcement, and the law enforcement they are working with is it's Bakersfield, Cal City Police Department, the FBI. Last known was the Kern County District Attorney's Office, of course, because they will be the ones to actually prosecute the case with whatever charges come out of it, and Kern County Sheriff. But the main 3 right now are Bakersfield Police Department, the FBI, and Cal City Police Department. Those are the main entities working this. And as far as people going around stating that, oh, I'm working directly with this detective, or I'm working with that detective, and we're giving them all this information, we're working together, that's definitely not confirmed.
There was a press release.
So if you're gonna go around saying you're gonna be working with them, please have your facts, because I do like to. One thing I do like to do, folks, so you know, I love to get the facts and put the facts out there. That's what I want. But the fact is, there's 2 missing boys, Orrin and Orson, aka Classic and Sincere. And there's so many questions that everybody has in regards to this case. But Bakersfield definitely has their hands full. They're working it, full time. It's not a part-time thing. They have a lot of officers involved. I'm hoping to get a phone call from the lead investigator, because a couple of my questions that they couldn't answer today, he may be able to answer for us. And that will be a big thing, I'm very happy to be able to speak with them and get information from them. But no, it was confirmed that Bakersfield PD is working with California City PD. They are working with the FBI. They are working with Kern County Sheriff's and Kern County District Attorney's Office. And that's it at this point.
Shannon says they're going to be featured on America's Most Wanted tonight at 9.
Really?
Yeah.
And I will tell you this, folks. I will never state that I'm working with a law enforcement entity on anything because I do my own investigations. And I hope we don't start buffering, folks, but I'm going to go out to another location of another case that we're going to be working on very shortly. This is in the Antelope Valley. You guys can look it up. The beautiful young lady's name is Gloria Huerta.
Carol, I will look that up. Thank you very much.
And that's a local missing person. She's been missing for some time now. And we want to find out what actually happened. And so everybody knows, you know, that there's one thing with law enforcement.
Hey, LV, how you doing, girl?
With Miss...
I don't know why you came down this way.
I'm here. I'm live. I got to get out from under these telephone wires, folks. I have to go to the next... Okay. Are we back? How's your quality?
It's going now.
Huh?
Now
We're good. Okay. So Gloria Huerta, she went missing quite some time ago. Okay. There's so many different stories in regards to it. The family wants answers. Her friends want answers. We're going to try and get those answers. We're going to be working with Watchman. He's going to be working it. Hopefully we can get some of the other individuals that have been working the missing toddlers case to come out here. And let's see if we can't get some answers for this family. Also, we're going to be working on another one. You know, her name is Monique Garoa. Been missing almost 6 years. And that went from a missing persons case now to a homicide investigation. But, so everybody knows.
You are blurring.
Am I blurring? Uh-oh, folks. I'm going to have to find somewhere to pull over or turn around and go back or something.
There was a press release for the boys that was done. It's on my Link's page today.
That wasn't a press
That was
release.
dated today.
That's okay. I spoke with him directly, which I actually appreciate being able to speak with him directly because press releases don't always give you all the information you want.
Okay, so Autism Mama says, I want to know, did law enforcement and you talk about the findings of yesterday's search and what are they planning to do about it? Looks like it's about to rain, which will destroy a lot of the evidence.
They did not speak about that. They cannot speak about any, pretty much they can't speak about evidence because it's a wide open case right now. And as you know, I mean, basically every missing persons case.
Stacy Leonard says, what about the Mela Millette case?
It goes.
Actually, yeah, she's actually been missing since after the boys.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know on that one. We're gonna have to look it up.
Okay, I'll show you the stuff on it.
Every missing persons case actually usually gets transferred over to homicide. Once the reports are taken, it's sent over to homicide because a lot of missing persons cases come up homicides or suicides. A lot of them result in death. And I hate to say it, you know, but that's a fact. You know, that's facts.
Greetings, Huda from London. How are you?
But, you know, in regards to Orrin and Orson, basically, I'm going to try and get all the information we can get, you know. And it was actually a pleasure to speak with Sergeant Pear today. He was very open, you know, and he understood that these are questions, the questions I'm asking, he understands. But, you know, he asked if I understood that they definitely can't answer those questions right now. And I do understand that because it could affect the case. But at some point, those questions, I'm going to say probably most likely all the questions I have will wind up answered.
Jessica, he talked to Bakersfield PD Sergeant Pear.
He's the public information officer. That's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna, talk down about Cal City PD because they're a small department, but they did not have a public information officer because they're such a small entity.
We sure will. Can you send me your number? Send it to 661-456-6978.
But, I mean, there's a lot going on right now. I mean, I know everybody wants me to have...
Watchman says you're going the wrong way.
Who?
Watchman says you're going the wrong way.
He said Pear Blossom. Which one is it?
Which one is it, Watchman?
You said Pear Blossom in Longview. Longview's this way. Or is it Palmdale and Longview?
Chris Thorne said, hey, what's going on, brother?
Chris Thorne?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris Thorne, how you doing, sir? Hit me up later. Call me on my phone, 661-456-6978. Or you have the other number also. Hit me up later, man, and we'll chit-chat about this whole thing.
He says turn around and make a right on 90th.
Oh, okay. 90th? That's weird. He said Longview. Longview's this way.
Hey, Criminality, how are you? Criminality Exposed says, hey, hey.
Hello. And by the way, hello, everybody. Good afternoon. May God bless everybody. And just because I'm saying that, that does not mean I'm signing off. I'm not signing off because...
Go down Avenue T.
Okay. I gotta turn around up here.
Hey, Denise and Johnny, how you guys doing? Jessica said, so much going on matters to you. Did John look into how the county is taking Jacqueline and Trezell to court?
No, I haven't yet. If somebody can do me a favor and pull those files, I would love it. If you can pull that file in regards to Jacqueline and them going to court, I would love it if you could email them to us at avnewscrew@yahoo.com, and I will definitely read them. I'd like to be an information highway.
Hello, Cole from the Bahamas. How are you?
So we just made a U-turn, folks. We're turning around. We're going to go to an area where
Hello, Cheryl.
a certain individual went missing from, the case of Gloria Huerta.
Thank you very much, Jessica.
You know, there's
Oh,
just
thank you, Danny.
way too many people that go missing.
You can text it. That's fine.
And hey,
The number is 661-456-6978.
and just I'm sure hey, y'all can see that tumbleweed hanging off the front end of our car right now.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, I know a lot of people ask about donating, but I'm going to put this out there right now. Kids are getting ready to go back to school, folks. So one of the things that we're going to start preparing for pretty soon also, that we will be looking for donations for, is we do a backpack event where we put together backpacks
Right on
for
90th,
children.
he says.
And it's through the Sophia Elizabeth Foundation. So if anybody wants to donate to Sophia Elizabeth Foundation. We will be accepting all donations through there. in order to get these kids their new backpacks and everything for school. Not only do we do backpacks, but we fill them with supplies. Oh, nice. We got a hearse behind us.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right. Tell Steve to call you on this one or call him so because I don't want to bypass where we gotta go. Isn't T on that side?
Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, what happened to my thing? He says right on 90th, right on T, down to Longview, make a left.
Right on T?
Right on 90th, right on T. This is you.
This is you. Oh. But
I missed it. She said, Pamela says, did you see all the billboards that just posted on LV's Facebook page?
no, I have not. You know, my phone's been ringing off the hook all morning.
Autism Mama says she knows they can't make a statement about the evidence, but all she's asking is did they come out and see the burned van seats from yesterday in Bakersfield?
That would be for LV.
No, Crenshaw.
Crenshaw, I mean. Crenshaw.
Austin Mama Crenshaw was the one that was out there last time. She would be the one to know if they actually showed up. I know we were out there with her when she placed the call, but I don't know if they showed up because we had gone over to the prayer vigil
Loma.
at the time.
At Casa Loma.
Yeah.
So, where we're headed right now, folks, we're in the city of Little Rock. Okay.
You just passed Silverhawk's home. You just passed somebody's home.
Well, he braked, but he's not turning around. That's a good thing. I'm not getting pulled over.
Right on T. Oh, right on 90th, yeah. Longview.
Right on 90th?
What are we on right now?
We're on T.
Okay, Watchman, we're on T. We're going eastbound on T. So do we do left on 90th? Or right on 90th?
90th is behind.
Well, where are you going?
He told me right on T. I went right
You're
on T.
You're supposed to be going to... Where are you supposed to be going? 90th? Where, I don't know where you got us going. You got me going in
Where's
circles.
he got us going?
Watchman, where are we supposed to be going? I have no idea where this man's taking me.
Longview.
Where we went last time?
No.
Oh, because I was about to say that's Palmdale Boulevard.
He told us, you said this way on this one, this way on this one.
He
That's where I
says
went.
right on 90th, right on T, down to Longview, make a left.
So Longview should be this way.
On right on 90th.
Yeah, we did. And then we did a right on.
You made it right on T.
Yeah.
Okay, then go to Longview. I guess if it's this way, it's this way. If not, we're going in circles. Okay, keep going straight.
All right. See, now that's how she got boss lady, folks. See how bossy she is?
Shut up.
But I still love her.
Wait, what?
So anybody coming on, I'll do a recap real quick. we were able to speak with the PIO, Sergeant Pear from Bakersfield Police Department today in regards to the missing toddlers, Orrin and Orson, aka Classic and Sincere. And they confirmed about the warrant being served, the search warrant. What's this? And they couldn't confirm what was taken in regards to evidence because it is open investigation. They could not confirm about the possibility of Jacqueline being abused in the relationship. They couldn't, most of it they cannot because it's an open case, which we understand. But it's nice to hear it from somebody. And that's the plus. We actually got to speak with somebody. We actually had a nice, lengthy conversation. It was not a cut, dry conversation. It was actually a very pleasant conversation with Bakersfield Police Department. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sergeant Pear. Thank you, Bakersfield Police Department, for doing what you're doing. Myself, I think law enforcement has one of the hardest jobs in the world. Besides shrinks, psychiatrists, whichever you want to call them. Because of the fact that they have to listen to everybody's issues, not only everybody's issues, but the mental issues and everything else. Just like law enforcement does.
Okay, thank you, Susie, for letting us know. She said that BPD did come out there and talk to Crenshaw. They documented everything and told her that they would look into it. Okay. And she posted a statement saying that on her live late last night.
Okay. I wasn't up late last night. I had a little bit of a stress factor that was messing with me, so I went to bed early. That's a good possibility that they could be, I don't know which side of the family is involved with CPS through the adoptive parents. I don't know. As far as I know, it could be both sides. We know Jacqueline's mother does foster parenting. I've been told that the West family does it. But we don't know exactly what the extent is there.
Huda says, not to take you off topic, but where are we stopping for dinner tonight? And then Tara G says, did you get your tacos yesterday? Amanda says, I need a donut right now.
Oh, I ain't even going to go there about food right now because my favorite taco man, Mariscos, told me he would be in town today. But then they got rained out. I'm so looking forward to those shrimp tacos today at $2, folks. $2. And I don't get them today. I got kicked in the gut. But, oh, here we go. I got to turn around and see that.
They did release a press release today, but unfortunately, from what a lot of people were saying, it's an upsetting one.
I haven't seen the press release. There's not going to be a lot of information in the press release because it is an active investigation.
Oh, and TD Dean is having tacos tonight. Dora says Crenshaw also confirmed that the white van that was at the West is not the van at the daycare.
No. I actually have, I have photos of the two vans from the West family. I will have to find them. Now, how far out am I going? Oh, my Lord, look at this. This just looks like we're going to have some nasty, nasty weather coming our way. How far out?
Jessica, yes, I did receive your message. Thank you, hon. I will definitely look into it.
Okay, I'm looking
He says get ready to look to the left.
Oh my
Start
God, look at
slowing
this
down
dust field. Oh, I see
Start slowing down after the curve.
I see the water. Hey, there's that water thing.
Yeah,
I was able to see.
Look to the left.
So, I'm going to pull off here for a second, folks.
Right here?
And I'm in the right area, correct?
He said
Yes.
it's way before the water thing. Yeah, so right here. Point the camera. Right here, Watchman. Is this where we're supposed to be?
Yes. There's a dirt road right here. Here, I'm going to get out and take that off my grill. Holy moly. Whoa.
Yeah, hold your feet onto the ground. You might fly.
That's it.
Huh. Lee says they're getting rain, sleet, and snow. Do you want it? He'll send it your way.
No. Whew.
He says you'll see two little ugly palm trees. Turn left on that dirt road.
That's it, right here. There's palm trees.
Then turn left on that dirt road, he says.
Woo! I'm gonna get sandblasted here, bro. Oh, wait. So this, folks, out this way is where Gloria Huerta went missing. What?
Oh, hold on.
Who? I'm not in the truck. Am I going to get stuck, Steve? I don't know. We'll go. We'll find out, honey.
Oh.
Look, they put bumps in here. Hmm? Oh, boy. This is
wow. Amber says they had snow about 30 minutes ago in Lancaster.
Nice. Look at this, baby. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks like a horrible area.
What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, right there. Look. Wow.
Wow. Is it this one?
Oh, well, I'm going to turn around.
He said no.
Hmm? What? No, I'm not.
Well, no.
This is a pretty nasty area. Wow.
Yeah.
So, interesting area, I gotta say, the least. This is a very nasty, interesting area. I think I'm gonna come back out here in the truck so I can go do some real driving through the desert. But I've been given a lot of information in regards to the Gloria Huerta case. And not long ago, we were out on the road down here to the left, but on the opposite side. You can see that water. You can see down there. Down that way. We were down that way where information was given about that location. Oh, come on, it's playing with me. All right, there we go. So yeah,
that was the one. I sorry guys, for some reason my phone was not giving me all the comments, but I see everybody on there saying stop, you passed it. Watchman said look at your phone, read the comments.
Yeah, but
I wasn't getting it, but we did go down that road.
And there's a lot of stuff on that road. So I'll come back out here and do some digging up, some investigating.
Yes, this
very
is the
soon,
area of her disappearance.
Because it looks like there's a lot of people out in that area and a lot of unsavory people, if you know what I mean. But there's been a lot of information come out in regards to the Gloria case, in regards to actually what happened. And it's truly tragic and it's disgusting. And for any man to do what was said was done to this beautiful young lady, it doesn't make him a man, it makes him a coward. And I know there's a lot of people out there that know about this case.
Hey Holly, how are you?
And if you have information and you want to be anonymous, you can be anonymous in regards to Gloria Huerta's disappearance. And the main thing is, you can email us and we will keep you anonymous. None of your information will be given out. You can send any information you have to avnewscrew@yahoo.com. That's avnewscrew@yahoo.com. You can send information. We will keep you 100% anonymous. We are a licensed entity. We do not have to disclose the information to anybody. We will keep you anonymous. But somebody out here knows exactly what happened. Somebody knows where she's at. Nobody should have what happened to this young lady happen to her.
Or them at that.
To anybody. There needs to be closure in regards to this case also. Just like the Monique Figueroa case, there needs to be closure.
For those of you just now coming on, we were talking about Gloria Huerta, who has been missing from the Little Rock area for approximately...
For a while now. I don't know. I don't remember the exact date because I'm driving. I could pull it up. But I'm sure Steve has that information too. If he's on, if he can post that information. We will get her photo and everything, the missing persons flyer. We'll get it posted. The family of Gloria, if you could please contact me at 661-456-6978. That's 661-456-6978. And we would love to interview you and see if we can't get closure for your family in regards to this case.
Okay, Danielle says the family knows what happened to Mo. They just won't admit to themselves who she was, so they've ignored information that was completely relevant.
No,
Monique figured out.
I don't think the family's ignoring it, but in regards to Monique Figueroa, the family, I don't think they are ignoring it. I do not think that at all. But somebody should be held responsible, because hers is not a missing persons case, it's a homicide case. And that right there should tell you somebody should be held responsible.
Will the interview be live?
With who? With which family?
Steve said we're doing an interview tomorrow with the.
I will be doing an interview with. Oh, it's going to be unloaded because of this. Whoops.
Where does it go into?
The other portion. Where it is.
You gotta.
We got so many.
No,
things
not
here.
we, Felicia. You.
It's on. It's
Not
no,
on.
you hold
It pops it out. So this is coming out, and this is going in.
it. You can't pull it.
I'm gonna have to, because otherwise you're gonna
Then
shut
that
your
means the
fan.
other one's off.
Well, then you better tell your fans goodbye then,
There.
because it's gonna
No,
turn
we're-
off if you don't
okay.
do something.
I think we're in.
Well. Okay, so the family will be out. The family from Gloria Huerta will be out tomorrow.
Okay,
Because
what
they were
time?
gonna come out. He said they were gonna come out, but the rain stopped them from coming out today.
I gotta go get petrol.
Autism Mama says, sorry to change the topic, but she wants to know if we get tornadoes out here in all that flat, with all the flat land.
Not any major ones. We haven't had any major ones out here.
Yeah, we get more sandstorms than anything.
Oh yeah, we get sandstorms. Sometimes we'll get hail, snow, rain.
The Monique woman that they're talking about, her name is Monique Figueroa.
She's been missing.
And she's been missing
Almost 6
for
years.
approximately 6 years now out of
The Antelope Valley.
the Antelope Valley area.
Look at my bus. Maybe I want that. There's my new office.
What, a bus? Oh yeah, I want to buy one of those, but pockets ain't floating just yet. I gotta wait a little more. I gotta work a little more.
All right.
Okay, Spirit Seeker says there's 2 children missing in the Ohio River right now. I'm following both cases. I've uploaded 2 videos about one child, 6 years old, the other's a 3-year-old, both close to Cincinnati area, but they're not related.
Oh, wow. There's so many children and adults missing that it's unbelievable. You really don't know how many people are missing.
Becky, hi and welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining. For those of you just now joining, we were talking about
The original was updating Orrin and Orson West case about the search warrants that were served at the West family in Bakersfield. They will not confirm what was taken out as evidence, of course, because it's evidence, possible evidence, and it's an open case. And we confirmed a couple different things with them, asked them different questions that, I will continue asking until the case winds up closing when we get all the information.
Stephanie in Dayton, Ohio. Hi, how are you?
But the case now is getting a lot of attention because Bakersfield PD is a very large they have I think they're 500 plus officers, so they have multiple detectives, which means they have a lot more resources available to them. They can cover a lot more area. They can interview a lot more people. And they also have the FBI. They also have Cal City working. Last I heard, the district attorney's office is working from Kern County, along with Kern County sheriffs. But the main three entities now is Bakersfield Police Department, the FBI, and Cal City Police Department. And they confirm,
Okay. So you got Autism Mama confused. She says she's not up to date on the story. She just heard about it a little bit ago. But what do you mean what this man has done to this young lady? What did he do? I thought the mother was confronting her friend earlier.
That's an old video.
Yeah, well, you can...
No, that video is an old video. That's not from today or this week. That's an older video. But it's been stated all over that something horrific happened to actually both of these young ladies that are missing.
She said, wasn't she stabbed?
It was stated that she was stabbed multiple times, not just once. And it was also stated that there was, on Gloria, it was stated that there was more than one person involved. There's a lot of different cases that are coming together out of one big circle. And I can't discuss names of the individuals due to the fact of the dangers. But we will be working all of the cases. Pray for the families. Pray that the families get closure.
Yeah, they said she hanged around the wrong people. Someone is going to grab more attention.
My understanding, both of them were involved with the wrong people. But being involved with the wrong people does not give somebody the right to kill you. Murder is not acceptable. And that's what a lot of people,
MT Galvin, thank you.
Don't understand. A lot of people from the streets are saying, hey, it's what happens on the streets. But what happens on the streets doesn't mean it's okay. It's still a crime. Orson. I haven't even seen the press release. I can tell you honestly, I have not seen the press release. I spoke to the public information officer, and I'm sure there's not a whole lot in the press release. Just like he stated, there's a lot of information that cannot be given out because it is an active investigation. I asked quite a few questions. I asked about when the last time that they were seen. That information is being kept under lock and key basically right now, so it doesn't interfere with the case. I asked about multiple different things. I asked about the fact of the possibility of domestic violence in the home. We're waiting on confirmation on that. I asked about the fact of the two other small ones, because the older ones were the biologicals. And then there were two others that it was stated they were foster, then it was stated they were adoptive. That has not been confirmed by a law enforcement entity. They've given multiple different statements on that. So I consider that not confirmed. We know Classic and Sincere were adopted and given new names as Orrin and Orson. That we do know. We do not know when the last time any family members or friends saw the boys. That information will not probably be released until, I'm going to say most likely, the information that's not being released, if and when there is an arrest in regards to this case. But the fact of it all is it comes down to where are the boys, what happened to the boys, and when did it happen, and who's going to be held responsible. That's the main parts right there that need to be answered. Later on, all the other stuff will be answered. It'll be answered if she was abused. Abuser was he abused as a child? Trezell. There's so many different questions. I mean, there's questions that we can ask, but we're guaranteed we're not going to get answers to them.
Okay, somebody said the wooden crates and or boxes that were behind the West grandparents' house look suspicious. What happened to those? They saw it on a drone video earlier on.
I have no idea. We have no idea what happened in the backyard.
Dana says, thank you for that, Matt, because even Chief Walker has messed up on the two of the other boys, whether fostered or adopted, but two are biological, two missing were adopted.
Yes, Walker had given me 3 different responses, and they were different, so I gotta do, I gotta have facts. We need facts. People come on here, and people have gone on YouTube and, say they have facts when they don't have facts. People have gone on YouTube and said they're working with law enforcement when they're actually not working with law enforcement. Law enforcement is working with law enforcement entities. Law enforcement is not going to work with a YouTuber knowing that a YouTuber is going to take everything and run to make that money. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, I'm getting known as a YouTuber, but I'm not a YouTuber. I'm actually an investigative reporter. We own our own newspaper. We are investigative. I'm an investigative reporter. Boss lady, she is the company owner.
Hello, Corpus Christi.
But as far as, people, just be honest, folks. If you got true facts, bring out the true facts. If you're out chasing clout, please chase it somewhere else. Because all we want is facts. Babe, can you get something to drink? And get gas? You know, there's so much to this case that doesn't really come out and is not going to be published until there's an arrest. And to me, that's an intelligent move. That's a very intelligent move. But this case is now getting a lot of attention from law enforcement. It had attention from Cal City, but they just don't have the size of law enforcement unit that needs to be handling this case.
Oh, thank you, Danny, for telling me. They got good crushed ice in there. That's my favorite.
Go, babe. Come on. I mean, any specific questions, folks? Well, see, I'm going to let you know that Bakersfield has had so many emails and calls in regards to their press releases, because since the beginning of this case, there was never any press releases or nixels put out.
Opal ice maker, huh? I'm about to look into that.
But it did come out, you know, when they started doing them. Yeah, we got to get gas because we're running. Oh.
All right, let me go. Where's my face mask? Did I put it on there again? On the shifter?
No. No.
What did I do
take
with
mine.
it again?
Here.
I don't want to wear that.
Oh, shush it. While I'm parked, I'm going to see if I can go through and find a couple questions and answer a couple, if I can answer them. Why? Well, usually with police departments and so forth, a lot of them, you know, they'll do a press release. And the reason they're doing a press release is they're getting so many calls. Bakersfield PD, since they took over this, they are now getting calls from around the world in regards to this case. And a lot of times they don't do press releases, especially the smaller entities like Cal City Police Department. They don't have the personnel for somebody to sit down and draw up press releases. Larger organizations, I mean, look at Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. How many, there's thousands and thousands of Los Angeles County Sheriffs, sworn personnel. Kenny Knackers, see, here's the whole thing. If they put out all the information in regards to what they found, it would be an upside down case. It would be upside down. They would not be able to get any investigating done. You know, the big news is that they served a search warrant at the West home. They won't even, you know.
Thank you for your work.
Hey, we're working right now. You're live right now.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate everything.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank
Because
you.
without y'all, we're not here.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
We're going to be working some out here.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
some big ones.
Anything still with us little boys?
No. No.
Man, 2 months already. Nothing.
Yes, exactly. AV News Crew. Oh, goodbye, Cindy Jones.
Well, buddy, you be safe out there.
Thank you. Have a blessed day, man.
You too, buddy. Be
Always.
safe. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, sorry about that, folks. But we get stopped all over the place. People thanking us for what we do, and you know, without y'all, we wouldn't be here. So thank you. See, that's what okay, the speculation part, that is one thing that they worry about, because there's so much speculation in regards to this case that they ask, please, if you have facts, please call. You know, I have a question for everybody out there. Anybody that knows either side of the adoptive family. Did anybody ever hear about the fact that Jacqueline was being abused, or seen anything in regards to her being abused? If so, Bakersfield PD would like to hear from some people in regards to that, because that has been stated quite a few times that there was abuse. My guess is what Bakersfield is doing is they're working from Bakersfield to Cal City and back. They're going to go from Bakersfield, from when they moved, before they moved, and come all the way back over here and then go right back. See, we're waiting to find out if they aren't honestly foster children. If they are foster children, then something will come up with DCFS. Your update, your phone's charging. Oh,
it is. Oh Lord, what was that?
You know, that is one thing that I brought up today also, but they can't speak in regards to that really, is the body language that was shown during the interview.
Ooh, that's gone now. Oh, that's kind of not as good as I thought it was going to be.
Hold on, folks, I'm gassing up.
Dana, I actually got horchata. To be honest, I actually bought a I bought a cheddar cheese filled pretzel,
Which she thought was going to be bomb, and apparently it's not.
Can't really see it, but
It's cheddary and it's crunchy.
goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Yes, it is warmed up. Hey, an horchata con una torta sounds really good right about now.
Babe.
AVY was dead. Wait in man before call cops.
You want to know? Oh, my
okay.
honest opinion about why he waited in the car? I'll tell you. Because I think his nerves were shattered because he knew he had to call law enforcement, and he knows that they did something to those children, and whatever they did to those children, my gut feeling, this is not facts, but my gut feeling, I will stray away a little bit. My gut feeling is something happened to those kids before that date.
That's what it feels like, yeah.
Oh, you know what day it is?
What's today? I don't know. Another day that ends with Y. Because it's a beautiful day.
It's Pedro's
It's
Day.
a beautiful day in California. Oh, Pedro, that type of day. I thought you were talking about something else.
Now I'm talking about food.
I think Jacqueline is the main controller. Trezell was so nervous on that interview, and Jacqueline kept giving him the look when he would say something he shouldn't have.
But my understanding, let me do a little contradiction there. My understanding, inside the home when another reporter did an interview, he was the one that told her when it was okay for her to talk.
Okay, so Jenny says something that has been bothering her is that everyone got so excited about the 20 plus warrants that were served. But she says, can you share with the audience that it doesn't always mean that it's people that are getting arrested. It also can mean that they are there to collect evidence such as bank statements or paperwork or anything like that from bedrooms of something of that sort. Because people automatically assumed that it was people being arrested because there was over 20 plus warrants being served.
A warrant could be a warrant to retrieve a receipt from a store for something they did. It could be to search the car, search the home, to search their phones. It could be basically anything out there. It's not. There's a difference between a search warrant and an arrest warrant.
Okay, so Dana said you started to say your opinion of him waiting in the car, but on her end, for some reason, it cut out. And she was wondering if you could just please repeat the ending of it. And then Spirit Seeker says, hey girl. She said, hey Matt and Apple. She says, if you guys need another mod, she'd be honored. She said her name is Mandy. She spoke with you last weekend and texted you. So she says she'd be interested on modding the page if you need another mod.
Cool.
I could stop right now.
There's a lot in regards to the whole thing, folks. I mean, you got to a couple that moved, that were supposedly moving to Cal City to go off grid.
Okay, Tara has a question for you. She says, Tara G.
Okay.
She says, has any information been released on the last time the boys had visits from CPS?
No. Nope. And it won't be released right now. That was already, that was stated to me already, that they will not be releasing that information right now.
Jenny said to tell you she's just coming from her hubby's job at Oakland PD. At Matt, thank you, love. Annie, we are just driving around town right now, to be honest. I did have my scanner on, but I don't know what the hubby did to it. Or where it's even at.
Oh, you shut it off.
At this point.
But she shut it off.
We were on calls, and it was just, I don't know where it went from there. It went to a conversation. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, Charleston says that she had asked Duty Ron if the seats from the older van were in fact burned in the backyard of Potomac.
Well, nobody knows that for sure.
Who is the girl speaking?
Who is the girl speaking?
I missed it.
Well, who is the girl speaking? Don't tell my wife. She might get mad that I got my girlfriend with me.
I'm gonna beat you up. My name is Apple. For whoever was asking, I just lost my...
AKA Boss Lady.
Curious George, my name is Apple. As Matt won't stop saying Boss Lady.
Because she's bossy.
The new... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back and read some of these comments here. I'm sorry, I lost my spot for a second.
Alright.
Okay, I've got the gift of goodbye. Said what happened to the big update they were supposed to give today. Sugar Bear said men get abused. It's just not public, but they get abused also.
Oh, hey, I'll be the first one to tell you men do get abused. I was in an abusive relationship before where I was the one.
Where Trezell says that they are our children and we named them, but he didn't say their names.
Hey, guess what, folks?
It is snowing.
It looks like it's starting to snow.
Okay.
Oh my God, really? We're going straight then. Sorry, folks. We're going to go straight. We're pulling out of here.
Okay, Mama Butterfly says CPS has their day of reckoning coming soon in this case for sure. So many rules and procedures were disregarded or ignored when they were legally responsible for those two precious baby boys.
Let's see. See, the sad part is with that one is we have to know if the other two little ones were foster or adopted at this point in time.
Danny says she didn't like how Trezell called them some little black kids.
Oh, that's... Oh,
I didn't
no.
like that either.
I didn't like the complete way that they honestly acted. I thought it was disgusting.
Oh, I didn't know that. Don't crush me. That's my favorite ice.
I thought it was unhuman.
Hi, I hope I'm not butchering this name. Gerda from South Africa. How are you?
It's Gorda.
No, it's G. Stop. You're going to make me butcher this name. I'm going to feel bad.
I almost got her to do it, folks. I'm going to get her in trouble. But we do have what looks to be a very light amount of snow falling right now.
We are currently in the city of Palmdale, yes.
We're headed westbound on Palmdale Boulevard. We're just getting ready to pass Sierra Highway. On the right, you will see 7-Eleven. On the left, you will see the Palmdale Library. And that's a good friend of mine's place right there. Andy's Auto Parts. He does big rig parts and he does car parts.
All right, you got it. We'll just call you G. That's like me. I have everybody call me Apple because my name is a tongue twister.
Her actual name is
Apollonia. We don't
Apollonia.
want to know.
Apollonia.
This thing is... You are not being my best friend right now. You are breaking my phone. What is going on here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What happening?
Call that goes.
Sorry.
Here. Well, here we can, so we don't do that one here.
Thank you, Carrie. Oh, there, my phone's working now.
Yeah, so is mine here.
It is. I hate the service out here. It is so bougie.
Darn it. Here, plug yours into this one. Plug it into the new box, babe. It's the big
What?
box. Plug it in there.
Oh my God.
And,
There? Sorry about
Yeah.
that. Okay.
yeah, now we should be good. My phone is dying, so I might have to sign off here in a little bit.
Hello,
It's charging,
Amanda.
but it's using a lot of energy to be live. I'm gonna see if we can drive out real quick, out Lake Elizabeth Road, and maybe we can go catch a little snowstorm while we're on.
Well, Miss Hippie, how we got into doing this, there's actually a background to it. Matthew was actually, he actually used to work in the movie industry for about 15 years before he was taken out for medical reasons. He had,
They don't need.
he had a bunch of, no.
I had a lot of medical issues.
I was just gonna say he had a bunch of medical issues, and
I'm not supposed to be here right now. Let's put it that way.
from there on out, yeah, what wound up really starting this whole thing was, I don't know if you guys remember, but the Malibu fire that started back,
a few
It
years ago.
was a few years ago, yeah.
Oh, about 3 years
But
ago.
Ever since we did that live video footage
And the Santa Paula.
and the Santa Paula fire, it just took off from there. We started getting phone calls from networks and other news agencies that wanted our footage, and then from there on out it just kind of became
I like doing the investigative
business.
part. I like it. It's fun, but it's not only is it fun, but it takes a toll on me. It does. It stresses me out. I get stressed out. But that's what happens.
Hi Tracy, how are you? Yes, I am named after the chick in the Purple Rain movie. That seems to be the number one thing everybody brings up. Your mom must have fell in love with Prince. Sure enough did, let me tell you. So did my grandma, because that was her name too.
Yeah. But you were actually named after your grandmother.
I was named after my grandmother, yes. My grandmother's name was Apollonia. Jenny says her hubby watched it the very first time and called it immediately the day it played. I guess you can't take the cop out of them even if they're retired, but it never seems to go away. Jenny, her husband is the Oakland PD.
Oh.
He's retired, but she says that he called it on the very first day. He pretty much called the whole thing, you know, because you can't take the cop out of a person, but, you know, he called it the minute he saw it.
When I got there that day, you know, and I saw the reactions from them and the way they acted, and for a long time they wouldn't even come out of their house.
Bria says Bio Mom Ben told us that the foster parents wasn't happy with Orrin and Orson. That the foster parents weren't happy.
Well, they probably weren't. We don't know for a fact.
Hello, Hillary from Ireland. How are you? Thanks for joining.
Look, mine's still frozen.
Is yours frozen? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. But it's still playing, right?
Yeah, thank God. So,
Katie, we are unaware if there was even a new interview given today. Everybody keeps mentioning about the press release. Unfortunately,
interview from who? Or with who?
She says, has there been a new interview today?
The only interview I called in and I interviewed the PIO over the phone, the public information officer, Sergeant Pear from Bakersfield PD, and I had a few questions that I asked him, but there's not a lot of information they can give out. But it's a very active investigation right now. It's a lot more active than it was before. You're guaranteed that there's going to be more search warrants served, and
thank you, Spirit Seeker.
I will
That's
be
so
extremely
sweet.
happy
I think my voice is weird.
when I hear that there's an arrest warrant served.
Bria, what is your question, hon? She said, do you think the boys are still here with us?
I don't, being a godly man, you know, I really don't like touching on that, but
thank you very much,
my
Amy.
feeling,
thank you, Danny. I really appreciate that. What are you guys?
I think they are in God's hands. That's my feeling. I feel that they are in God's hands. They're in a much better place than we are. That's my thoughts.
Scotty McKibben says, so isn't the Bakersfield police supposed to have an update on the warrant that they served the other day at the West home in Bakersfield?
Yeah, so Scotty, all they can do is confirm that they did execute a search warrant. They can't, or I'm not going to say they can't, they will not release the information of what was taken or how many bags or how many items or what the items are because of the nature of the case. But they did confirm, and they confirmed a couple other things, and we're actually waiting on a phone call back from them.
MT Galvin, if you can, that'd be great.
That way we can get more information in regards to this case.
Okay, so Miss Hippie says the press release just said that they're not going to be giving out any information except for, yes, there was a search warrant, but it was just for pieces of paper.
This case has been twisted so many different ways and everything that it's truly disgusting, you know. And I'll be honest, my wife will tell you it's the truth.
Oh, really? Wow, that is cool.
When I really start getting stressed out on stuff, I start breaking out in hives. I don't like breaking out in hives, but it does happen. And all I can say is this has been
Bruce Davis.
the oddest case since the day after since the day they were reportedly to have gone missing. Reportedly, they went missing that day. We don't know for sure what day.
Nikki, I'm sorry, hon. What was your question? I'm trying to find it. There's so many. It's going way too fast for me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up. I'm sorry. But, what was the...
Keep her on her toes, people. Send her them questions.
Y'all are making me work. Okay, no. Terry G2G, that is cool. She says back in the 80s when I had my record shop, both Prince and Apollonia were doing autographs in front of her business. Or from her business.
You know, I'll let y'all know something else. Back in the day, I worked at an old place called KMET 94.7.
Oh, the press release was a piece of paper. I'm sorry, I got it mixed up.
The press release was it's a piece of paper.
No, I know, but that's what she was saying. I thought she meant the warrant
information. We don't know. Yeah, it's unknown what they went for, but people stated that they saw people leaving with bags.
Okay, yeah. See, Carolyn just said it. She says, as far as she knows, BPD only put out a document as part of their press release discussing the warrants, but there was no new info released as far as an arrest or info regarding any arrests or searches that were being done.
Wait, you know what sounds good? Or do you want empanadas? Indoor.
Yeah.
Real?
I guess, yeah.
Alright, well, here I go turning around again, folks.
Oh, you could have went. Oh, yeah, no, indoor is too cold. Oh.
And we're out. And we're not even speeding. It just sounds like we're doing 100. Ooh.
Okay, so...
But, I mean...
I finally got halfway down, okay.
Literally, you know, they're going to be doing so much digging, not literally digging with shovels, but digging for evidence in this case because of the fact how long it was with another entity. And now it's transferred over. They have a huge case that's dropped on them now, but they're picking it up and they're running.
Bruce,
and they're talking to people.
Go. That's his question. I just didn't want to say no. If you want me to or not. I mean, he can.
I know, but
He says like he said to watch his children.
So he said the same, but I don't want to. That's up to you. I don't know what else to say. But his name is Bruce. If you want to direct it to him.
Bruce, as far as donations, I mean, if people want to donate, go ahead and donate. But I usually ask that all the donations be made to Sophie Elizabeth Foundation for the kids, for backpacks and so forth like that.
Or this is what I'm gonna do.
Or One Love Food Ministry, where we distribute a lot of food to people in need of the Antelope Valley. We actually distributed out in Cal City before also. But that's usually where I ask him to go
I'm just gonna put on there, yeah. Oops. Sorry. It went through. I didn't mean to do that. For anyone who was asking to donate, it will go to La Sophia Elizabeth Foundation. So I put on there for anyone who was asking to donate, it will go to Sophia Elizabeth Foundation, and then I just put my thing, and then I'll
Yeah.
to George.
Well, no, they can, or they
I
can
don't
send
have
it
his thing
directly
right
to
now.
it. We'll get it. We'll get all the information together for the two links. Actually,
I'm just gonna put on there for anyone.
we put
who
it
was
up there before, so I don't know. Love My Freedom. If you're on there, she has the links for both. But everybody, you know, it's been
I
a
put it too fast.
good conversation. You know, there's a lot out there that's happening. I'm going to do a very quick recap. You know, we started out today talking about Orrin and Orson from Bakersfield PD, little updates about the fact that they did serve a warrant, a search warrant. They did take what could possibly be evidence. It's not going to be discussed what it is. We asked them other questions that they're going to try and get us the answers for, especially the one in regards to the two other children, not the biological, but the other ones that are possibly foster or adopted, which one it is actually, about the spousal abuse, you know, just different questions that we're waiting for answers to come back on, because they can't give a lot of information because it's such a large case. You got two missing toddlers that it's now, I think, 85, 86 days. You know, we're going on 3 months. The next one, we were talking about Monique Figueroa.
Okay, I think that's the one that Bria was asking about. She says, if you can finish talking about the lady who was stabbed. She says she's not too familiar with that case.
That's Gloria Huerta.
I don't know.
And we post up what information we have later, because I'm hungry. Sorry, folks. I know you're used to hearing that from me. I'm hungry. I got to go eat, because if I don't eat, I wind up getting migraines. And no, the longest migraine I ever had in my life was 19 days.
I don't know.
And it hospitalized me.
I don't know about what comment this person's talking about, but Aza, I hope I'm not butchering your name. Aza and two says that they want to apologize about their comments yesterday when you were on your live.
Oh, I don't even know what it was.
I'm sorry if I I have no idea what.
But thank you for the apology. I mean, we appreciate that. Oh man.
Yes, migraines are definitely not a joke. Mine send me to the emergency room. Hello? Oh, did I? What are you guys doing? Okay, where are you guys headed? Oh, okay. Alrighty. Alright, we're... okay.
To Lancaster Boulevard.
We're going on Lancaster Boulevard. Oh, hey, tell Josh Matt's live right now. Alright, I'll call him right now. Alright, bye.
What?
Oh, we just passed him right now.
Oh. But I'm going to go to one of my other favorite places, folks. If you're in the Antelope Valley and you haven't tried it, hit up Rio Brazilian Grill on Lancaster Boulevard. They have amazing food. I mean, they serve food from multiple different countries. And the man is a chef, a phenomenal chef. And I know what I'm going to go have right now. I'm going to go have
there's a lot of people that are confused on that still.
On what one?
Mary Martin says, yes, I still don't understand. Are there 4 adopted children and 2 bio children all this time, and I'm still confused.
We are waiting for the confirmation from Bakersfield Police Department, from the lead detective. He is actually going to find out what the truth is. We will have the truth hopefully by tomorrow. But
Tina Clinshaw says,
this is our beautiful Lancaster Boulevard in Lancaster, California, folks, where you can go down and get anywhere from cupcakes to bakery items to
Yeah, Vicky, you would have thought they would have showed up a
Sassy
lot
Bird
sooner, but they
chicken.
didn't.
Fire Records, you know, Little Szechuan,
It definitely is pozole
caramel
weather right now.
pastries. But I want to show y'all something. Look, this is one of my favorite paintings in the area. Okay, I'm gonna go so I can show you guys. Look at that.
JDN Backhole. Yes, we have actually been on the Cal City Missing Boys case since it
The day
started.
after.
Since the second day, we have been out there almost every single day.
That's my favorite painting right there, folks. Look at them. Look at the birds. I love it. This is one of my favorite paintings. But I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go park. And I'm going to have to sign off, folks. And I'll come back on later. But I have to go eat.
Really?
We get to go in and sit down and eat, which is an amazing feat for Los Angeles County. What?
Oni64 says they had migraines too, and it ended up being from a generic green tea from Asia that they sell at the dollar store because it had too much caffeine.
No, I don't drink it. I only drank it.
Hi, Candy. How are you?
That green tea from the dollar store will help you lose weight. All right, everybody. So I'm going in here to Rio Brazilian Grill. I'm going to go in and have some empanadas. And we will come back on later.
Oh, well, welcome, JDN. Nice to have you stop on in.
But everybody, do have a blessed day. God bless everybody. Pray for all sides of the families, the biological family and the adoptive family. Prayer does work. Maybe if we pray enough for them, they'll come forward and just give up what actually happened.
Mandy, yes, the police did show up for Crenshaw in Bakersfield. Love my freedom. I thought you were on here the whole time, girl. I was calling for you. You just got home from work. I hope you had a good day.
And where'd you going off right now?
Yeah, and we're
Tell
just
her
now
we'll be
getting ready to
back.
sign off.
We'll be back on in a little bit. I got to go eat some food. And I got to charge my phone for a little while, folks. So everybody, have a blessed day. Pray for everybody. Tell her I'll contact her.
Just make it right now, or tell me when to?
We'll do it when we leave.
Okay.
Spirit, just tell her.
So you just tell her.
What is it, Spirit?
Spirit Seeker.
Spirit Seeker. I'll deal with that in a little bit. Thank you, and God bless everybody. I'm going to go feed myself. We'll be talking to you all soon. God bless you all.
It is 116 for Smith Cautious, Firestone Boulevard, cross of Miramonte Boulevard.